He's not here to save the world. I didn't realize James Gunn produced this movie. Brightburn, basically, uh, evil Superman horror movie. That's the gist of the movie. But he's a teenager, coming of age, adolescence, puberty. I guess you could kind of think of him more of like a Homelander than a Superman. More of a maybe more of like a Viltrumite, from the Invincible show. I say that specifically because, without ruining too much, his character is very quick to not just unalive, but to decimate. He doesn't just unalive, he decimates them. He does horrible things to people. I mean, unnecessarily horrible things. I'm not talking like Homelander, like he does evil stuff, bad stuff, but this kid, he's almost not even rational when he does it. I'm going to have some spoilers later on in this review. I will be brief, but I must talk about it. It's very interesting. But basically, you have a boy who's, born similar to Superman, lands on the planet, a couple who's been wanting to have kids. They find the baby, they raise the baby, they love the baby. The mom, she's like super mom about it. The dad, he's a bit too firm, I guess the word you could say, a bit more traditional dad. But overall, I think they're a relatively standard family. And the boy's a standard kid until he hits that age. And then things change dramatically. And there's reasons for this. And these are things that you do not see with Superman, at least generally in the Superman stories. This boy is different. And what happens with him is different. Similar, sort of, to the most recent Superman movie. Interestingly enough, James Gunn, in fact, did, have a hand in both. So they are indeed similar in certain ways, fascinatingly enough. I'll just say this boy, he listens to his heritage. Okay, so is it scary? It's scary, and again, in a sense of like a gruesome. What's that boy doing to all those animals? Kind of a way. A lot of this movie is very isolated to the small area they're in, so it's not like a big, visually grandiose film, which makes it kind of better because all the victims in the film they're powerless. They can't do anything to him. I think that's the only thing I don't like about the movie is they can't do anything. They might as well be chickens in the chicken coop. Still, I give it about an 8 out of 10. It's a fascinating story. Okay, that's over with. I'm gonna get into spoilers now. Again, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. I gotta talk about it. Here we go. So the boy, he grows up to be a nice kid, right? He's a nice kid. He's a nice kid. It's so interesting. It's very tragic, actually. He's a nice boy. But when he gets to that age, this ship that he lands in, it kind of wakes up and it starts telling him things. I don't think that really happened in the Superman stories that I know of, except for maybe the most recent one. But again, in the most recent Superman story, part of that message was damaged. So he only got the good stuff, the nice stuff. He didn't get all the mean stuff. This boy, he gets the mean stuff right away. And the mean stuff tells him to basically take over the world. I don't know what else it does to his brain. I don't know what else it does to him, but it warps him pretty good. Like really quickly, very significantly, he realizes how powerful he is. He realizes that he is a god amongst ants very quickly. And he takes it that way almost immediately. The transition for him is crazy fast. I don't know if that's a problem or not, as far as the writing goes. But he goes from a nice boy to straight, just straight insane. There is a scene with chickens in the chicken coop, and he just decimates the chickens. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, he does horrible things to these chickens, and he does similar things to people. This one lady. This one lady. I'm gonna get into it. Here we go. Uh, there's this girl he likes at school. She's nice to him. He's nice to her, right? Anyways, he's super fast and he can fly. One night he flies up into her room. I don't know why. He's up in there. He doesn't do anything, but he's there and it's creepy. And then she basically looks away and he's no longer there. But she sees him clear as day. Like, and just to be clear with you, he's not close to her. He's like 30 miles away. He and his family are camping, right? So there's no realistic way he could be there. but she knows he's there. He's so she sees him, so she's afraid of him. Anyways, they're at school. Fast forward, they're at school. She's creeped out by him completely. Again, logically, nobody can move that fast. There's no way he could be up there in her room 30 miles away, but she knows he was there. She basically calls him a perv in front of everybody. He freaks out. Not even freaks out. He gets really mad. He demolishes her hand, demolishes it. I mean, it looks crazy. Anyways, fast forward. Her mom is upset. He does it in front of everybody. Everybody sees him do this. And I kept thinking, of course she'd be upset. Could you imagine if that was your kid? Could you imagine if if that was your kid, how upset you'd be? You'd probably jump over that table and get that kid if you could. Again, nothing can stop this boy. So the mom is understandably upset. She's mad. And his mom is trying to defend him, like, oh, you're being, too angry about it, even though you should have seen what he did to her hand. It was crazy. And they're only going to suspend him for like 3 days, even though, again, what he did to that girl's hand is amazingly gruesome. And what does this boy do? He takes it out on the mom. He finds her where she works, and he just tortures her and toys with her. And then once he's done with her, and once she's now no longer with us, he leaves her body. I won't ruin the whole thing, but he opens up this woman. You don't see him actually do it, but you see the aftermath, and you just see her. You get it. You're just like, why? What is he doing? Anyways, interesting movie for sure. Oh, and the parents. One last thought. His mom. Moms. I have a wonderful mom, right? She will help me out and be in my corner through thick and thin. I know, but this woman, she ignores everything until a bunch of people are gone. Just she ignores so much evidence. Her husband, the father, he finds out pretty quick, and he's telling her, he's like, "Hey, honey," and she's like, "No, no, you're full of it. No, no. Why are you trying to ruin this family?" It's kind of infuriating to watch. There's so much evidence, there's so many signs, and she's just ignoring it. And he's just like, he should have left. He should have went out to get some milk. I'll just say he didn't. It's actually a pretty fascinating movie. It's pretty good. That's why I gave it an 8 out of 10. There's a lot of interesting scenarios, infuriating ones were interesting, and ultimately, you get to see a being who is basically playing around with chickens in a chicken coop. They can do nothing to him, and he can do whatever he wants to them. Anyways, like and share if you like what I'm saying. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later.